What's going on YouTube? Mr. Ferguson here once again. Welcome back to the project lawn. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. We've got multiple jobs I'm trying to accomplish on this video. You're watching it on Friday. Number one, with the lawn, we're going to be doing a spray here in a second. You'll see some, and if you didn't see it already behind me, some of the materials we're going to talk about. We're also, for our church, this is just a side note, with my work and with our church, I've ordered, I think now, 6 Starlink units. Really cool technology. If you don't know what it is, it's little satellite dishes. They're flat, they're square. You lay them on the ground, you connect it to a router, it connects to a satellite in the sky, provides internet. You can basically have internet wherever you want. I've even played with the mini version at work, where guys are out in Western North Carolina right now using it. You can use it as you travel in your truck. It's really cool technology. We have terrible internet here at our church, so we've purchased one. We're going to be mounting that with my dad. I'm going to be mounting it on the roof of the church here momentarily. He's ran to get some lunch, so we got to be brief in what we're doing today, which is great because some people like it when I'm brief. So let's turn the camera around. I want to talk about what we're doing out in the project lawn. I'll just show you what it looks like right here to give you an update on what it looks like after our mow that we did last time we were up here. Then talk about 3 products we're going to mix together in the sprayer. We're going to do a quick spray. It is a little bit windy, not really ideal to do a spray, but I want to work on our roots. So let's talk about what we're going to be applying. So the color out here is looking really awesome. I actually brought the rest of my protein starter fertilizer to possibly put down. I don't think I'm going to do that. When I think back at the Green from Jonathan Green, it covered 5,000 square feet. We've got 3,200 square feet. We threw it all down. So we kind of already have given it enough nitrogen for the moment. We will definitely give it a little bit more nitrogen once we get closer to the bonfire we're having down this way come November 2nd. You know, Halloween, we like to go ahead and dress up the lawn a little bit, and then you can tell I've got my sunglasses on again, and it makes it look almost unreal green, and I have to kind of take them off and look, but it is a night and day difference between, we're having 40s in the morning, so the Bermuda and the warm season weeds are checking out for sure. The cool season is perking up and it's loving life, and the contrast is happening right before your very eyes. So we've got a good looking lawn. We still got the Bermuda that is like in the middle of the lawn here, guys, that's still hanging strong. Of course, we fertilized it. We do still have, even with all the seed I put down, we still have some areas that are still kind of bare. So that's kind of why I'm hoping today's application may help a little bit. Here's an area where it just seems like it's barely hanging on. It's not really liking things. I'm not sure what's going on here. I don't see fungus. That is a good thing. I don't see signs, and that's again the difference in this lawn and mine. I'm not seeing any fungus at all, so that's good. But what are we working with today as far as a quick application? Well, we got some products over here that I quickly want to address. We're going to put these 3 bad boys in there, and if you've been sticking around the channel, you know all about them. If you're new to it, I've ordered these last year, but the main thing I want to put down, guys, is the CK. We did a test with the St. Augustine we talked about last time. I did not apply this, but I brought it out. We did a test with St. Augustine plugs about how CK, the sea kelp, it helps. It's extracted from kelp from the ocean. It really helps grass roots to thicken up, to get fatter, to receive nutrients and water, and it's just more grounded in the dirt. It's super great stuff. I really think this will help our young baby grass. So we're going to be applying some CK today, and also with that the RGS, which is a mix of a little bit of the sea kelp, but also some humic. But with the RGS, let me turn it over to the back. You've got potash 1%, and we've got 6% humic acid, 3% fulvic acid, 3% sea kelp. With the CK, you've got 50% kelp over in this. So this is basically all kelp. You've got a small portion of kelp here with also some humic acids. So, and it's different. And then you're talking about 3 to 6 ounces on the RGS. You're talking about 0.5 per thousand for the CK. We will list these in the description below. With these two, they did show signs in our test, 100%. They made the roots thicker, longer. They were going down deeper with that St. Augustine plugs. So to me, I saw evidence that RGS and CK both help my grass. It's not necessary. It's not absolutely necessary. It's not mandatory. You do not have to have these two to have a nice lawn. Not making that claim. They assist in making your roots fatter, able to receive nutrients. The humic is supposedly, I can't prove this, humic acid is supposedly unlocking nutrients in our soil so that it can be taken up by the plant. I can't prove that. I am not a scientist. You do your own research. You do what you want to do. I've already bought these products, so it doesn't matter whether I like them or not. I'm going to apply them. So I think this is a great time to do root growth supplement and do CK. And then we do have liquid aeration. And I know some of you guys have heard about it. I've got mixed feeling on it. I really don't see how liquid aeration can be something. It will obviously never replace mechanical aeration with an actual mechanical aerator like core pull and plugs. Never going to say that, never going to suggest that, but can it be? This is also, let me flip this one over. Of course, I put them both with the wrong label facing. 5% potash, 8% humic acid. So that's what it has in similar with RGS. They're both, the base liquid here is humic acid. 4% fulvic. Purpose may increase micronutrient uptake. Supposedly there's microbes in this to help loosen the soil. The humic is supposed to help loosen the soil, make it more, make it more of an area for the grass to be able to dive the roots down, make the soil, get the dirt right, as Pete says. We're getting our dirt right, we're unlocking nutrients, we are applying some biostimulants to possibly help our lawn succeed even further. I would more promote and put my neck on the line for RGS and CK. I do RGS every year when I seed, and you guys saw pictures of my lawn previously in previous years. It looks awesome. I really feel like it helps baby grass and baby roots to develop, to fatten up, to have a great chance of survival. So we're just basically going to be mixing that up. Oh man, we almost got away with it today. We're going to be mixing that up here in the backpack sprayer and basically just throwing it down over the lawn. So real quick before old Pops gets back and we got to get to work on the roof, let's apply some RGS, some CK to our Jonathan Green heavy traffic seed and our Jonathan Green Verigreen fertilized lawn. So mission accomplished, sorta. Sorry about the wind. It's also, as I mentioned, very windy. We got it applied, CK, aerate, RGS. The tip of my sprayer on both the trim nozzle and the bulk nozzle, I'm getting where like in the middle, it's not spraying evenly. It's wanting to kick it to each side, one of the sides. I tried taking off, it's at one of the types, I can't show you. They're Pete's, they're custom, and I promised them I would never put them on camera. But basically, they're the tips where you can twist off and clean, and I've tried cleaning the top. I've tried cleaning from the bottom, and it does the same thing. If you got any tips for the nozzles, the twist offs, I got the red one and I got a blue one, let me know. I think when I did the humic coated urea, maybe one of those little pellets, didn't fully dissolve, which means if water keeps hitting it, it should dissolve if it's stuck in the nozzle, but squirting it just don't make sense. So let me know if you got any tips for that. But basically, guys, we've now applied the biostimulant to this turf. There's some gaps that look kind of concerning. I'm seeing a lot of Bermuda or warm season grass that's still green, so that also concerns me, especially when we're having upper 40s at night. It should be going away. There's like a spot in the middle that looks like it had grass and now it's kind of retracting. So there is some concern, and I don't know exactly what that is. We've been working on our pH. We've been working on our soil levels, so let's just see what happens. but we'll continue to keep you posted and keep you monitored. I think if anything, when we apply the biostimulants, number one, we've already purchased them, so we need to apply them, but I think it can only help with our roots that we can't see. This is not a sexy, if you will, spray. This is a spray that we know we can't see the results, but we're believing that with this type of liquid and application, it's helping underneath the soil to dig deep, go deeper, and obviously when we're mowing, we're telling the grass to go deep and assisting it with this type biostimulant. Again, if you're interested in these to try yourself, you've never tried them, you want the best, you want to unlock nutrients in your soil, you want to possibly with the aerate be liquid aerating while you're not mechanically aerating. Maybe you didn't aerate at all, you're kicking yourself. Aerate, air, the number 8 may be a way that you can apply this, and you could possibly open up your soil a little bit for the oxygen, for the air to breathe. Whether it completely works or not, I'm not the judge of that. I don't really see it, but I bought some just because it's got humic values as well, so I think it's worth a shot. So I've applied it here in this lawn. So let me know your thoughts. Everybody's got their own opinions about all things, and that's how we are as humans. But from the project lawn, we're doing okay. We're still got some concerning areas we're looking at, not fungus wise, but just thickening up in the seed. So let's see what happens with the growth of this as we get cooler. So back here at my lawn later that evening, or this evening, me and Dad did get the satellite. You saw a picture of that. We were on the roof at the church. That went pretty well. I wanted to mention to you guys that my I'm going to link this in the description. If you're looking for propiconazole, there's a really good deal on Amazon, and I'll link that in the description of this video. I bought the $98. I got a full gallon of propiconazole. I was laying in bed last night looking, I was like, what is gray leaf spot's best solution to that problem? So azoxystrobin actually is listed for leaf spot. Propiconazole is actually listed for gray leaf spot. So I was like, good, because I previously, day or two ago, had ordered some more propiconazole. So $98 for a gallon. You can pay 46, I believe 42 for 32 ounces. So I was doing the math in my head. I was like, double 32, that's way less than 128, which is a gallon. Yeah, it's worth it to get the gallon. So anyways, with all that said, I had a little bit left over CK in my shed, dumped that in. I was doing it here. You can see the mess on my truck bed here. I had a little bit of green pop left, just a smidge from that root test. I threw that in. I had just like 2 ounces of azoxystrobin left. I threw that in. And then I did the curative rate of 1.5 ounces with the natural adjuvant from Pete. I will list all these products below if you are interested. So we've now put down azoxystrobin. We've now put down propiconazole as of today. And I wanted to make mention of that and show you. It's late in the evening. There's bugs flying. I am also seeing, guys, I'm not going to walk out here in my socks, but that we are having growth in the middle of the lawn. I am finally drying out, and I am seeing a lot of this seed starting to germinate. It's also going to be 45 degrees tonight. That is chilly. The grass is already, you can see in this 4K 60 frame shot, the grass is perky. It's liking it. Maybe that little, and it was just a little teeny bit of nitrogen in that green pop. It was not a lot. You can see we now have leaves starting to actively fall into the turf. So I want to mow, but I also want to give as much time for that new seedlings I am seeing in the lawn. I want to give that time to continue to grow. I did redo this area in the ditch the other day, as I mentioned. My wife keeps driving over my freaking seeds, so I had to smartly, in a loving way, approach her. This morning, I was out here watering this. I still don't see any of that germination, but you can see the Chevy Equinox tire track there, so I'll put a brick there. Maybe that'll deter her to drive away. I did also take half a bag of topsoil that I got. I came over here, I just kind of dumped this. I was waiting on this section. I got tired of waiting. I'm not seeing any movement in that seed. I'm redoing it for a third time. So I blended in. I took the garden weasel. I tore all of this up. You can see it's a mess over here, but I tore it all the way up to my property line. Mixed in some of the topsoil, GCI turf type tall fescue seed, then put some more on top. We're good to go. The dirt was actually moist from all the rain that we had recently. But that looks like a very beautiful seed bed, if I say so myself. And with these cooler temperatures and watering it, I really feel like this is going to be successful with this cold, what feels like mountain air going on. So we're continuing to have some of this continue to germinate. It does look like maybe I'm getting some, no, I'm not. None at all, actually. These two areas we just did, so maybe by tomorrow or the weekend, I should be seeing germination here. So now we're really starting to feel fall. It feels like fall now, with the leaves falling, the temperatures. You can see in my back lawn, that tree that's yellow back there. Now it's starting to feel like fall. This is when it's time to seed. Now nature is telling us, the Lord is telling us to seed. So I'm feeling better about my lawn as the temperature goes down at night, 70-degree highs. Man, the lawn is looking better. We're going to be loading this bad boy up with HCU for Halloween. Stay tuned. God bless you guys. From Mr. Mustache, we'll see you guys next time.